Protest. Anke says some of the women are commissioners who resigned that were given to FUBARA. Women who demonstrated in Port Harcourt in favor of emergency rule in Rivers State are allegedly have direct ties to the Federal Capital Territory. Minister Yesomike, according to Niger Delta activist Anke. In a Channel TV interview, she claimed that the protesters' identities reveal political affiliation. If you look at the women in white, some of them are wives of former commissioners of the FCT ministers. Oh, really? Some of the women are commissioners who resigned that were given to FUBARA by the FCT ministers. Some of them are wives of the people that have taken appointments through the FCT minister in Abuja. So I'm really sad for my state and for myself, she said. Can you imagine? Some of the commissioners that were given, because yes, it was, what's it called? WIKE, that appointed most of the commissioners that FUBARA has. And yes, they're calling me betrayer. Most of the things that he did, most of the people that he appointed, they were WIKE's people. He agreed to that. People did not see that one. Who knows what he asked for that FUBARA said, no, I cannot do this. And he's insisting that he's not going to do it. Then you people should know that it must be something serious. Why people don't ask him that what is it that WIKE is telling you to do that you don't want to do? They're not asking about that. Imagine. So they are the wives of the commissioners, wives of people that have direct contact to SSM. We already know that they are sponsored people. We know. Right from the onset. The activists also contrasted these protesters with women opposing the state of emergency. If you look at the women in black, these women have been on prayer mission since October 2023 to date, and this week they will do another prayer walk over this political crisis, she explained. She challenged the narrative about cowardice by the people of the state, saying, you see people say, oh, there is quiet in Rivers State, there is quiet. Not because we are afraid, there is quiet because we choose to be quiet. She warned of future implications, but now Rivers women are seeing that if you keep quiet, it is going to forestall what is going to happen in the future. Anke questioned the sole administrator's qualification and local knowledge. We have a stranger who has appointed people. Yes, a stranger. Someone that is not from the states. Appointing people. Who are we knowing that is appointing? People. Exactly. How did he know these people? Exactly. How did he know them? You are not from Rivers State. So how are you appointing people? There is nobody to approve them. There is no lawmaker. So say, okay, yes, we approve to this thing. You are just appointing people. How do you really know them? He's only been in Rivers State for 2 weeks. Where did he know these people from that he is appointing? Good, a very valid question. Where do you know them from? Who recommended them to you? If it is not the people that put you there, that has given you list of names that you should call out and appoint, where did you know them from? How are you so sure about those people? You are not from Rivers State, you are from Cross River. Really, it's a very valid question. How do you know them? How do you know their background? How does he know how the policies of Rivers State works? And how we vote? Does he understand the upland river dichotomy? He doesn't, really. He doesn't. I just come in appointing people. How? From where? It's just so wrong what is going on in this country. Really, really wrong. Grace Michael says, may Jehovah continue to open your eyes and give you more knowledge of what is going on in Nigeria. You are blessed, my sister, and always remain blessed. For the women that will regret in time to come, and I know will be their end. Of course, they are going to regret their actions. They are definitely going to regret their actions. Matthew Oriaifo says, WIKE will not know peace for the remaining days of his life. I should say amen. Constance Chinyere says, well said, really well said. Like how? You don't know the dynamics of the state of Rivers. You don't know it. People are condemning FUBARA for appointing people and not allowing them go through the lawmakers to approve them. So who is the person that gave this sole administrator the people that he appointed? How did you know them? Who approved them? You're just appointing, just like that. It is well. Geoffrey Onwe says, we know that there's no smoke without fire. Yes, so there's no smoke without fire. Joseph Busayo says, until the Rivers State elders shield their souls and stop taking side, call WIKE and FUBARA separately, speak to them individually instead of spitting fire against WIKE. then bring them together and unite them, rather than being divisive. How are they going to unite? Where there is something that WIKE wants, and FUBARA does not want him to lay his hands on it. He has to take FUBARA out of the way for him to get what he wants. So you know that there is no way they can reconcile. This is not something that they can reconcile. It is not. It is unredeemable fight. Like they cannot reunite. And the better we know that they cannot reunite, the earlier for us. If FUBARA wanted to do what WIKE wants, he would have done it since. We will not be here right now. There will not be issue of state of emergency or whatever. He clearly does not want to do it. He clearly doesn't want to do what WIKE is asking for. He clearly doesn't want to. So I don't know why people are clamoring for unity. They should resolve it. If they wanted to resolve it, they would have resolved it since. Chile Ekeke says, soon they will be taken to the UK for shopping. Summer is by the corner. Wealth and political influence are the best managers of the poor in an ill-understood democratic process. Now, so who will take them to UK for summer? Oh, those ones. They don't feel collect past 5K. Those women. I beg, except probably the wife of the commissioners that you were talking on. But most of the women today, they are mostly market women. Mostly market women that don't know what they are even protesting for. Dede Okonkwo says, a lot of these Igbo-speaking side of Rivers State are very bad people, and that is where the whole of these women wearing white comes from. Since the beginning of democracy in Nigeria, they have been providing the governor of Rivers State. Just these few days that the Riverian part of Rivers State provided governor of the state, they don't want him to succeed. That's their problem. Because they are the ones that are going to suffer for it. All of this that WIKE is doing, it's not going to affect FUBARA. It's not going to affect his children. It's not going to affect his family members. It is the people of Rivers State that are going to suffer because they want to wipe your resources away, and you are allowing it. And you are allowing it. Oh Allah. Abdel Waziri says, Uncle Briggs, remember what you blindly did to Amechi in order to plant WIKE on the throne. Now the remedy way they fall on you. You know see pepper, yes, continue to do such and you will kill Rivers. Your hard posture on everything and everyone will continue to generate problems for you. You are not getting younger. So she was part of the people that put WIKE there, Abi. No wahala. Now all of them they are regretting their actions. They are regretting their action. It is well. Louis Coco says, the women on white attire that protested in Port Harcourt are representing personal and parochial interests of one man and his gang. They mean no good for Rivers State. They are suffering from insult mentality. True, that's their business. They will regret it sooner or later. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.